downtown Minneapolis. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. First and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Taylor. And this defense, they have come to play a second straight loss to start the game.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now from the gun. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. He's inside the 30. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, they got to continue to get that guy the ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got that complete to Knox.
not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Receiver in motion, headed left. Quick throw here is complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. The motion man is Sanders. They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is hard! And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Here comes the jet sweep. And this deep
tipped off pre-snap because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And this ball batted away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll look to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
3rd and long. Throwing again is McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Tight end going in motion here. Handoff here, up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. They send a receiver in motion left. He's got his man. That's Legette. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, it's Brooks. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The motion man is Sanders. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Ayuk makes the play along the sideline.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Lots of space, past the 45, 20, 15, and he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. This one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way,
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Marshall is on the move. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from an even 50 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. He's got it to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him in the game and 16 on the year. Here's Badgley for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now, this looks like a design run.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Tight end motioning left. Back to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the give, this is Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a give up the middle. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go once more with Brooks. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They motion a receiver right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. 16-yard pickup on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They go right back to Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. They'll stick to the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. The motion man is Sanders. They'll keep it on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. The motion man is Sanders. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll try it now with Brooks. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. Space to run inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tight end on the move left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Finding Terrace Marshall for the completion. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Back to the air one more time. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. On the handoff, this is Brooks. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right. Everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The motion man is Sanders. They'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Taylor up 1st down and more. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll look to throw again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackmon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So a win here for the Vikings. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.